Hey, it's Chad. I'm here at the Strange Loop Games booth, and we're looking at Eco. This is John K. How are you doing? This is studio head?
Yes. Hi, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you, too. So, Eco looks like a game that has a lot to do with the environment. Let me know a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Eco is what we're calling a global survival game. So it's not just the players trying to survive, but the world itself can actually be threatened. So when you start a new world in Eco, you have 30 days, 30 real-time days before a meteor is going to hit the planet. And you need to build up enough technology, build up enough industry to prevent that from happening without polluting the world so badly in the process that it dies before it even hits. So you have this external threat of the meteor and the internal threat of just humanity destroying itself. You have to find this balance between it.
And so what sort of factors are you looking at to judge whether your impact on the world is causing fatality amongst the world?
So we have a player-run government that, so it's an online game, you play with a group of people, and you can get into the government and decide what laws should be passed. So everybody gets a chance to vote on like how many trees should be chopped down, what is the limit of elk that we can kill. And in that system, you can view all the stats on the ecosystem that's just running continuously. So the game runs continuously, and is the animals and plants are just running 24 hours a day. And you can see all the stats for their population, the hunting rates, everything that's happening, and use that information to make decisions about what kind of laws should be passed.
So unlike a lot of other video game worlds where they're kind of procedurally generating into infinity, you have a very constrained resource with your one planet and one amount of, say, elk or fox or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a finite world. It's a spherical world that you are, it's not unlimited. So you can actually run out of resources. You can actually destroy the whole thing, and then you're screwed, basically.
Right. What sort of concepts do the player have to stop the meteor from coming? Do you build a giant shield or a slingshot, or?
You basically tech up, so you're going from like a very early stage of tech, like villagers, up to like the space age. So you're getting these different layers of technology, which require lots of resources coming from the ecosystem. And being able trying to do that without damaging it too much. So you'll eventually get to the point where you have like a rocket that can push the meteor off or some level like that.
So what's the aspect of sort of micro versus macro management? Because you have the government where you're passing laws, but also does the player need to make sure that the player's fed and have a place to live? What are those sort of factors?
Yeah, so you play first person in the game, and you're living out your life. You're eating food in order to keep your skill rate high. You're interacting with this ecosystem as an individual, but at the same time, you are participating in the government, which is controlling like the lives of everybody in the server. You're participating in the player-run economy, which is determining how resources are used and processed efficiently. And all these things are taking place inside of this ecosystem. So it's these like multiple systems at the individual level. You are kind of seeing each of them.
Great. And then that government pertains to all the people who are on your server. What happens if they break the law, or is it even possible? Does the game just stop them?
Right now, the game, it just stops them. It's not possible to break the law, so it has a perfect enforcement, basically. But we are planning to add, it's kind of a stretch goal we're hoping to do, is we'll allow players to break the law, but now you're flagged as a criminal. And now other players can arrest you, and you'll be punished, basically. So that's going to be our PvP system in the game.
I like that a lot. Great. And then how can people find out more about the game?
So we're on Kickstarter through September 9th. And after that, you can check out our website. And hopefully back us and support us through development. We're planning to develop it really openly with the community, involve them at every step of the way. So.
And what URL should people head to?
Go to strangeloopgames.com/eco.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.